Movies to watch for Halloween. This might be a two-parter. We'll see. Let's see how fast I can go through it. And I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to have to do a second part to shows to watch for Halloween. I'm going to have to. But let's get started. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also. Share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. And if you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel, and you will become a fan. I hope so. Alright. First off, I'm doing the Blu-Rays first. I'm going to talk about maybe a little bit of them, but I'm going to kind of go through them. It. Fantastic reboot. This is how you reboot a horror franchise. So good. It. Chapter 2. So good. So good. Quiet Place, Part 1. It's good. Quiet Place, Part 2. Doctor Sleep. Fantastic. Sequel to The Shining. Sadly, I don't have The Shining right now, but I plan to get it someday. But I have seen it. Doctor Sleep was good. Good sequel. Rings, which is the third one in the franchise. Those are pretty good movies, too. My Bloody Valentine. Just watched it again recently. Fantastic movie. I read up on it that it gets some hate. Don't completely understand why, but it was good. Saw 8 film collection, which is Saw 1 through 7, and Jigsaw, and of course Spiral. I didn't care for Spiral. It could have been much better. It was alright. 10 Cloverfield Lane, haven't watched it just yet. There's a collection out of all 3 films, and that's not the first one, so I'll probably get the collection before I start watching them. The Witch. Wow, what a crazy, wicked, strange movie. But it was good. It was like set hundreds and hundreds of years in the past. The times where people lived out in the woods and they hunted for food. And the talks of witches and all kinds of stuff like that. So it was way back in the day. Crawl, that one's good. Alligators, it was pretty good. The Roommate, it's a crazy roommate. Pretty good. Jennifer's Body, fantastic. Annabelle, I just recently watched this for the first time. So good. Cannot wait to get the other Annabelles and also The Conjuring, because Annabelle takes place before The Conjuring. I'm currently watching this one right now, and so far it's pretty good. Playback. Quarantine, that sucked. I didn't like it. Deadline, that was alright. That was pretty good. Shark Night was pretty good. I haven't got to watch these 2 just yet. The Vampire's Assistant and Dracula Untold. And of course, some more lighthearted films that can be somebody's Halloween go-tos. And I didn't pick them all out when it comes to Star Wars, so I just got Star Wars, the complete saga. The Immortal Instrument, City of Bones. I know the movie gets a lot of hate. I understand why, but it's got some creepy elements in it, monsters and stuff. Now, this series also gets hate too, but I like them. Any chance I can get to talk about them, I will. Twilight. New Moon. Eclipse. Breaking Dawn Part 1. And Breaking Dawn Part 2. Some more lighthearted films. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, 2, and 3 is a triple pack. TMNT, which is technically the 4th movie in that series. But it's but it's animated though. But the storyline of it and some elements of the story, it's a sequel to the original films. I haven't got a chance to watch this just yet. Hansel and Gretel, I'm going to though. The Oxford Murders, haven't watched it yet, but going to. Same goes for Halloween, 2018. I know it's been out for a while, but I haven't watched it just yet. Now, once I hit the 30-minute mark, then I may have to quit and then do a second part. Shallows, good movie. It's about a shark. It's really good. World War Z, can't go wrong. Sadly, a sequel won't be happening, and it's so disappointing because it was so good. Piranha, I need part 2. Dawn of the Dead, can't go wrong with that one. The double pack, Savage, and I can't pronounce the other one, but they're pretty good. Silent Hill, that's a good one. Constantine with Keanu Reeves, that's a good one. Now, I haven't watched these just yet, but I'm going to, before Halloween's up. A Haunted House is a comedy film. And, of course, the sequel, Haunted House 2. Cannot go wrong with these movies. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Jeepers Creepers, the original. That one's good. Now, the movie that gets hate, which I understand why, but I got it, and I like it. The Mummy with Tom Cruise, the reboot that people want to ignore. The Mummy trilogy is the 3 original films. The first 2 are the best. Legion. Priest, that's a good one. I'm going to get the 6-film collection, but for right now, I got this one, Paranormal Activity 3, Ghostbusters Answer the Call, the Addams Family 2-movie collection, perfect for Halloween, especially for light-hearted fans who are not into the gory stuff, but love stuff that's wicked and Halloween-like, but not all the other stuff is there, so Addams Family's perfect. It's so good, though. Resident Evil Degeneration. I need the other 2 CGI films, Damnation and Vendetta. Those are really, really good. There's a Sleepy Hollow film I had mentioned the other day in one of my other videos. The Covenant. That's a good one. One that gets hate, but I like it. The Hellboy reboot. The Last Witch Hunter. Hopefully that sequel will soon start being made. Sequel's supposed to be happening. I can't wait for it. That's a good movie. American Psycho. Haven't watched it just yet. Daybreakers. Haven't watched it yet. Beetlejuice. Cannot go wrong with that. Perfect for Halloween. Movies that get hate, but as now we're going to get a reboot in the franchise now. Resident Evil with Mila Jovovich, Resident Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction, Resident Evil Afterlife, stuff's trying to fall over here, hang on a second. Resident Evil Retribution, and Resident Evil The Final Chapter. Now let me start the DVDs. May not have to do a part 2. Well, I'll have to wait and see. Alright, there's some more light-hearted films. The rest of these are all DVD. Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one. Dead Man's Chest, the second one. At World's End, the third one. On Stranger Tides, the fourth one. And sadly, I don't have the fifth one. Dead Man Tell No Tales. All good movies. Night at the Museum. Battle of the Smithsonian. That's the second one. I don't have the rest of them right now. Bill and Ted Bogus Journey, because they go down into the underworld with the Grim Reaper. So that's a good one to watch. L. Stein's Haunting Hour. Don't think about it. That one's pretty good. Can't go wrong. You see a lot of these characters walking around sometimes with kids and stuff like that. Can't go wrong with this. Pokemon. I got Pokemon, the series Sun and Moon. This is the first one that they did of that series. And of course, Detective Pikachu. I love Pokemon, so judge me if you want to. Beautiful Creatures. That's another good one. Fantastic series. I wish I had them all. Right now I don't. Halloween Town High. Oh, such good movies. They are really, really good. Next, of course, I'll do the Scooby-Doo Collection, 1 and 2. Cover's kind of messed up, but I'm going to get all these replaced on Blu-ray someday, I hope. Hotel Transylvania, cannot go wrong with that one. Let's see. The rest of them might be superhero stuff, except for this one. Little Nicky. It's that one. The original Spider-Man trilogy. Can't go wrong with that one either. Daredevil. They also got a sequel out called the Elektra. The original Hellboys, 1 and 2. Can't go wrong with those. Batman, mainly the first two, because the other two get a lot of hate. Well, maybe not Batman Forever too much, but Batman and Robin, yes, gets a lot of hate. And it's the Michael Keaton first two movies, Batman Returns. Ghost Rider, 1 and 2. Now on to the gory stuff. White Noise, good. Part 2, not so much. Mirrors, fantastic. Part 2, not so much. I don't know why, but some of those horror films, when they make sequels, it just, why do a sequel for it? Because the first one was fantastic. High Plains Invaders. Tremors, can't go wrong with Tremors. I haven't seen all of them just yet. The Crow, The Wicked Prayer. This is not the best Crow in the series. It's the only one I have on DVD. Pan's Labyrinth is always good. Blood and Chocolate, that's good. I don't have all the Blades, but here's Blade 2 and Blade Trinity. Kind of wish they would have made a fourth one, but I think they're supposed to be continuing the Blade character in the future. Frankenstein. Van Helsing, that's a good one. The Uninvited is really good to show up invited instead of uninvited. You know what I'm saying? Dead Before Dawn is kind of like a spoof or a parody of another movie. Can't go wrong with these either. Friday the 13th, this is 1 through 8. Jason Goes to, yeah. And then Jason X, terrible movie in my opinion. Freddy vs. Jason, that one's good. Friday the 13th, the reboot, that was good in my opinion. Wish they would have made a sequel. Lost Boys, they made 3 of them, and I only got 1 and 2. The second one, The Tribe. Zombieland, they got a second one out. Don't have it right now. I Am Legend, that's a good one. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That movie bothered me. It really did. Death Tunnel, haven't watched it just yet. The Rite, it's kind of like The Exorcism. Jeepers Creepers 2. They came out with a third one, but I haven't got it yet. The Sixth Sense, fantastic movie. Highly recommend it. So good. House of Wax, that's the reboot film. That's good. With Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. That's the movie that I was talking about the other day, and I could not think of his first name. So it's Jared Padalecki. And then Jensen Ackles. What's this one? There's the Anaconda franchise. There's the first one. I haven't seen them all. Anaconda's The Hunt for Blood Orchid. And Anaconda Offspring. Here's a fantastic series. The Ring, this is the first one. I shut off the third one in the Blu-Rays. And then the second one. So good. Very, very creepy. The Zombies Diaries, I didn't like it. The others, haven't seen it just yet. I know it's loved. Hybrid, haven't seen it yet. The Grudge films, I know they did a reboot, but I haven't seen that one just yet. Don't even have it. Wrong Turn 2 is the only one I have. That's like a 7 or 8 film franchise. The Reaping, that one was good. Final Destination, I only got the first 4, don't have the 5th one. Scream 1, 2, and 3 is a triple pack. Scream 4, so good. Can't wait for the 5th one. Technically it's a reboot, but it is the 5th one. Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead double pack. Panic Room, that one's good. Can't go wrong with these ones as well. The Underworld franchise. Underworld. Then Evolution. Rise of the Lions, which is a prequel to the original. Awakening. And Blood Wars. I really like those. Franklin. I think it's kind of like Frankenstein, I think. I'm not sure about that just yet. It just seems like it. Silent Hill Revelation. I wish they would do a third one. Last House on the Left. The Messengers, which there's a second one out yet. Don't have it, haven't seen it. Which takes place before the first one. Strangers, there's a second one out too. This one is inspired by a true story, which is really messed up because it's very creepy and it's so messed up. In a horror type way, it's really messed up. Return of the Living Dead. I can't pronounce the subtitle, but that one's good. Fright Night, there's a sequel out. I think there's a reboot too, I think, but this one's good. Cabin Fever, there's a sequel. Don't have it, never seen it, but Cabin Fever's good. Devour, that's the other movie I was talking about the other day that stars Jensen Ackles in another horror film. Ghost Ship, can't go wrong with that, fantastic. The Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2, those are good. Alone in the Dark, there's a second one, don't have it just yet. Almost done. Wolfman, haven't seen it. The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage in a horror film, that one's good. And the last, well actually I got some more that I forgot about. And The Thing. And I almost completely forgot about these. The Harry Potter movies. Got the Ultimate Editions all on Blu-ray. Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. And of course, you can't go wrong with the Fantastic Beasts films, and I cannot wait for the third one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had to rush it, sorry, but I gotta go. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.